There will be problems where you'll be asked to show your work during a short answer question. To do this, you can press this formula editor button here, which looks like the square root of x, and it'll open up the formula editor window. One thing you should always do is to make sure you set the font to Times New Roman and the size to 18 points. Some of the things you are able to do here in the formula editor is to create a fraction, and you'll see here on the original tab that opens up, you have your fraction option there, and you can type in a fraction, and you can use the arrows on your keyboard to move up and down. An important thing here is anytime that you create a fraction, you want to make sure that before you start typing again, you press the right arrow to get outside of the fraction so you can continue to type. You can also create exponents, and the exponent is created, if you look here, it says superscript whenever you see it. It is a box with a little box above it. If you click this, it'll put that into the formula editor, but you can type into it. So you can type the big 5, and then if you press the right arrow, it'll jump you into the exponent, and you can type the exponent. And you can type that 5 squared is 25. Other things you can do with the formula editor are square roots. So clicking the square root here, it'll bring up the radical, and you can type the square root in underneath the radical. And again, make sure that you click the right arrow out so that you don't continue to type underneath that radical. To show you what I mean by that, let's say you had the fraction 2/3 and then you wanted to type equals 3. Well, when you type equals 3, it types in the bottom of the fraction. So you want to make sure that you get out of that fraction by hitting the right arrow. So whenever you're done showing your work by creating the fractions or exponents or the square roots, whatever you need it to do, you simply click Save Formula and it will populate into your short answer.